Welcome to Norton High School this afternoon here on this Friday afternoon. We have a baseball game between the Norton Lancers and Westwood. Leadoff batter for Westwood is their shortstop, number 1, Harris. On the mound today for Norton is Matty Musto pitching. Strike is called on the outside corner. So this was a 4:30 start. Started late today. Westwood got here a little bit late, so 5 p.m. start here on a Friday afternoon. Another strike is called. A good pitch there by Matty. That one just inside. It's a ground ball hard to the second baseman. Able to make the throw over to first in time for the out. So first out of the game goes 4-3. Next up is the catcher, Breton, number 4. Takes a strike, or a called strike. The 1-1 count now to Breton. Puts that one in play down the left field line. And he's going to try to stretch it for 2. The throw comes in and changes his mind wisely, goes back to first. So left fielder Sean Cleary on the ball quickly down the line, gets it in. And that'll hold Breton to a single. Next up is their center fielder, Dayton. So Breton taking a pretty good lead over at first. Matty's going to check him and look him over. And he's going to take off and changes his mind, goes back. So good aggressive lead there. Maybe trying to draw a throw. Ball outside and low. Throw over to first, running back safely in. So Matty trying to keep him close over there at first base. We got 1 down. This is the top of the first inning. Third batter in the lineup. Dayton at the plate. Runner takes off to second. And that ball's going to drop down in for a base hit to left field. So Westwood now with runners on first and second with a 1 down. This will now bring up the DH Chandler to the plate. Ball high. That one high. A 2-0 count now to Chandler. That's going to bring us to a 3-0 count. So Matt's got his work cut out for him here. With one down, runners on at first and second here in the top of the first. Strike is called. That one's fouled off. That'll now bring us to a full count. So the runners will be taken off on the pitch, I'm assuming, or at least getting a real good lead. There's one out. Ball 4, that'll load things up for Westwood here in the top of the first. This will now bring up the third baseman, number 19, Senjic. Strike is called. Ball high, 1-1. So infield, and this is going to try to knock it down, get the force at home. They don't want to give up a run here. Outfield obviously going to hit their cut on a base hit. Ball outside. And that one a little bit high. Swing and a miss there. So Matt trying to go right after him here. He ducks out of that one. That's going to walk a run in. Timeout is called. Norton coach will head out to the mound. We'll be right back. So we're back now, folks, after that timeout by the Norton coach. Heads out to the mound, talk things over with the pitcher. At the plate now is number 14, the pitcher for Westwood. They'll go the easy way at second, but a run will score. So looks like they're going to bring in a pinch runner, number 11, Crowley. That's inside. Swing and a miss for a strike. Westwood now with runners on the corners. They've already been able to push 2 runs across here in the top of the first. Runner takes off to second. That's going to get past the catcher, and the runner from third going to come home. And nice job there by Crowley. He goes from first to third on that pass ball. Outside. Strike there. So Maddie trying to get out of this inning. They now have 2 outs with a runner on third. There's a little dribble back to the pitcher. Picks it up, throws over to first. And in time for the out. So that'll be enough, folks. Westwood able to score 3 runs in the top of the first. Norton coming to the plate. We'll be right back. So we're back now, bottom of the first inning. Leading things off for Norton is the center fielder, number 2, Murphy. Lefty in the lineup. Takes ball 1. Quickly 2-0 now to Murphy. Ball 3. Good eye there at the plate. No need to chase anything, so Murphy being patient, looking for his pitch. Strike is called. Strike 2. The pitcher working his way back now, full count. And strike 3. The leadoff batter for Norton goes down on strikes, 1 down. This will now bring up the right fielder, Musto. Swing and a miss for a strike. And it looks like hit by pitch, so Musto will get first base. This will now bring up Anthony Santangelo, number 14. He's playing third today. Strike is called. So not quite sure of the pronunciation. I know Anthony played hockey, and I believe I called him Santangelo. It could be Santangelo. So I apologize if I'm mispronouncing. Nonetheless, he's playing third today. We got Musto on first. Quick throw over to first. Safely back in. Swing and a miss for a strike. And that's going to send Santangelo back to the bench. So 2 down. La Liberty, the first baseman, coming to the plate. Strike is called. There's a ground ball to second, picks it up, throws over to first. And that'll be it, folks. Norton unable to push any across here in the bottom of the first. Westwood with a 3-0 lead. We'll be right back. So we're back now, folks, here. This is the top of the second inning. Number 17, the right fielder for Westwood at the plate. Teixeira, I believe. Strike there, little foul tip. The catcher able to snag it. And there's a fly ball out to center field. That one caught for the catch, so leadoff batter flies out to center, 1 down. Next up is the left fielder, number 10, Quinn. A strike is called on the first pitch. That one ripped to right field. That'll get down. And looks like he's going to try to stretch it for 2 right down the line into the corner. So he'll get a stand-up double down the right field line. So this will now bring us back to the top of the order. Harris at the plate. Real big lead at second. And he's going to take off to third on the pass ball. So he already had quite the lead there. Easily gets over to third on the pass ball. Ball high. That one inside. So Harris's first appearance at the plate, he grounded out to second. He's got a runner in scoring position over there on third. Going to try to get the ball in play. That one's foul over on the third base side. So as always, all these games are brought to you by Norton Media Center. You can check things out on the YouTube page. Ball in the dirt. Good stop there by Norton's catcher, but that'll be a walk and put runners on the corners. This will now bring up the catcher, Baton, to the plate. He had a base hit his first at bat. I wouldn't be surprised if Westwood's aggressive here and tries to take second base, and there he goes. Runner takes off, and there's going to be no throw. So that'll now put runners on second and third with one down. Just outside. In the dirt. So Baton actually picks up the walk, and that'll load things up for Westwood. Another timeout called by the Norton coach. We'll be right back. So it looks like Norton has opted to make a pitching change. The second baseman, Portanova, now on the mound, and Crosscup will take his place at second base. So Portanova looking to come in and try to get him out of this jam. This base is loaded with one out. All in the dirt. Strike is called on the outside corner. So today in other action, the girls are actually playing Westwood in softball on the other side of Norton campus today. That's a pitch outside and a ball called. That one fouled off. So full count now to Dayton. There's a ground ball foul over on the third base side, out of play. Strike three, so nice job there by Norton's pitcher coming in and getting him out in strikes. That'll be two down now. Next up is Chandler. First pitch in there for a strike. Ball. So I suspect anything out to the outfield, runners are going to be moving. They'll try to push two across if they can. Infield going to knock it down, trying to get the closest base. A swing and a miss there for a strike. That one hit hard to second baseman. Cross-cup throws over to first in time for the out. So they're able to get out of that inning with no damage done. After an inning and a half of play at Westwood 3, Norton 0. We'll be right back. So we're back now. This is the bottom of the second inning. Norton at the plate, leading things off, the left fielder, Sean Clary. Here's a ground ball. Shortstop picks it up, throws over to first in time for the out. So good hustle down the line by Sean. That'll go down as a 6-3. Next up is Norton shortstop Seaver. That one's fouled off. That pitch just missed. Seaver looking for something to get the ball in play. There's one out, nobody on. Hits that one out to center field, and that's going to be caught. So quickly, first two batters go down, and next up for Norton is Portanova. He started out at second base and then came in as a relief pitcher. Takes ball one high. That one fouled off. Again, fouled out of play. So Portanova trying to get something going here with two outs. Strike three, drop third. They're going to have to throw down to first in time for the out. So a 1-2-3 inning. Westwood coming to the plate with the lead. We'll be right back. So we're back now, folks. This is the top of the third inning. Leading things off is the third baseman, number 19, Senjik. That one fouled off. There's a hit to the shortstop, charges it, makes the throw over to first in time for the out. So nice job there by Shortstop charging the ball. Makes the play 6-3. This will now bring the pitcher up to the plate for Westwood. The ball is called. That's going to bring us to 3-0. Ball 4. Looks like they'll send a runner in for him. This time number 8, Warren. Now at the plate is number 3, Dunnigan. Runner takes off to second. There's the throwdown. And in time, he's called out on the tag. So a nice throw by the catcher. Able to get the runner stealing to second. Ground ball again, charged by the shortstop, but then as he takes it out of the glove to be able to throw to first, drops the ball, so runner is safe. This is now the right fielder, number 17, Teixeira. Shows bunt, pulls back, strike is called. That one popped up high. Second baseman going back. Right fielder calls him off, makes the play. So Westwood unable to push any across there in the top of the third. Norton coming to the plate. We'll be right back. So we're back now, folks. Bottom of the third inning. Leading things off for Norton, number 9, the catcher, Rich. Strike is called. That one a little high. A good eye there at the plate by Rich. Norton trying to get their leadoff runner on here in the bottom of the third inning. Strike is called. That one hit and foul. Inside, and Rich will be picking up the walk, heading down to first base. So leadoff runner on first. This will bring up the bottom of the order, the DH Gilbert to the plate. Ball high. Throw back to first, safely back in. Rich with a good lead over at first. Strike is called on Gilbert. Throw back again, safely back in. Westwood pitcher keeping Rich honest over at first. Swing and a miss there for Gilbert. Ball high. No throw over there to first. Keeping Rich honest. And takes off to second. The throw down off the mark and able to slide in safely. So Gilbert does go down on strikes, and this will now bring the top of the order Murphy back to the plate. Ball inside. A 2-0 count now to Murphy. And looks like that hit Murphy, so he'll get first base. And Rich will go back over to second there on the dead ball. Next up now for Norton, we got the right fielder, Musto. Shows bunt, pulls it back. That gets past the catcher, and both runners are going to move over. So this now puts 2 runners for Norton in scoring position on second and third. Musto at the plate for Norton. It's only 1 out. A strike is called. And quickly comes back with another strike. In the dirt. Catcher does a nice job keeping it in front. Musto trying to get the ball in play, try to score a run here. They've yet to cross the plate. This is the bottom of the third inning. Strike 3. Next up is Anthony Santangelo, the third baseman. Puts that one in play to the shortstop, and there's going to be an error. So that will bring a Norton run in. So with 2 outs, this now brings up the first baseman, La Liberty. Run is now on the corners for Norton. Ball 1. Foul ball over on the first base side, out of play. Make a throw over to first, safely back in. Swing and a miss there for a strike. I think I'd be sending the runner right here. Strike three. So that will leave 2 runners stranded here in the third. Norton able to push 1 across. It's now 3-1. We'll be right back. We're back now, top of the 4th inning. Westwood at the plate. They're sitting on a 3-1 lead over Norton. Leading things off for them is their left fielder, number 10, Quinn. Strike is called. So Quinn's first at bat, he was able to pick up a double down the line. That one hit foul over on the first base side, out of play. Inside. A ball is called low. So if you're just tuning in, this is Norton's second pitcher. That one's fouled off. They had Maddie start the game, and then they brought in number 7, which is Portanova. They brought him in the second inning. That one fouled off and out of play as well. Strike is called, and that'll be strike 3. So leadoff batter goes down on strikes, 1 down. This will bring us back to the top of the order. Harris, the shortstop. Ground ball to short. And that'll be an error on the shortstop. Routine ground ball. Next up is the catcher, Bertone. Or Bertone. Strike is called. So let's see if Norton can turn things with a ball hit up the middle. There's 1 out. That one popped up to right field. Catch is made. So 2 down. This will bring up the center fielder, Dayton, to the plate. He had a single his first at bat and then struck out in the second inning. Runner takes off to second. The throw down. That one's going to get past and out to the outfield. So good base running there by Harris. Able to pop right up and get all the way over to third. And that's going to be costly. Base hit up the middle, brings in the run. This will now bring up the DH, Chandler, to the plate. There's a little dribbler foul on the third base side. Dayton with a good lead over at first. Pitcher checks him, and he'll head back to the base and now take another lead. That one's fouled off. Runner takes off to second. High pop-up over on the first base side. That's going to be out of play. So runner will come all the way back across the diamond and head back to first. He had a good jump there. That one fouled off. Again, a pretty good lead at first. Ball outside. Runner takes off. The throw down to second. And he's called out. So another nice throw there by Norton catcher. Gets the runner going to second base. Norton coming to the plate. We'll be right back. So we're back now, bottom of the fourth inning here. Cleary to lead things off for Norton. They're down 3-1 to Westwood. Takes a ball. Ball low. So good eye there at the plate by Cleary. Puts this in play, and it'll be out of play over on the first base side. So he does get the bat on it, but it's foul ball. Ground ball to second, picks it up, throws over to first, in time for the out. Now one down, this will now bring up shortstop Seaver. Little dribbler back to the first baseman. He'll pick it up and step on the bag. Quickly, 2 down. So now bring the pitcher to the plate. Portanova. Oh, I need a spark here out of Tommy Portanova to get things going. There's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike is called. That one fouled off. Again, fouled off, so hanging in there tight. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Nobody on. Ball. This will bring us now to a full count. Oh, and just missed. He will pick up the walk. This will now bring Rich to the plate. Strike is called. Oh, Tom with a good lead over at first. And he'll take off. Strike 3 to Al Rich. So here we are, bottom of the 4th. Norton unable to push any across. 3-1 lead. Westwood over Norton. We'll be right back. So here we are now at the top of the 5th inning here underway, and leading things off is the DH Chandler. Ball call. And chases that one. They'll have to throw down to first. That'll go down as a strikeout, drop third. I apologize, that was Senjic at the plate. Now up number 14, the pitcher for Westwood. Puts that one in play to the shortstop. Throw over to first, and he's safe. A good hustle down the line. Beats out an infield ground ball. This should now bring up the first baseman, Dunnigan. And pinch runner coming in for the pitcher, that's Bloomquist. Number 12. So Dunnigan grounded out to the pitcher, and then he reached first on the shortstop error. That one put into play, and that's going to be a base hit to left field. Runners now on first and second for Westwood with one down. Next up, the right fielder, Teixeira. Looks like they're going to have a pinch hitter, number 7, Longo. Crowley coming in now to hit. Strike is called. So Westwood now with runners on first and second, one down. Pinch hitter Crowley at the plate. Hard ground ball back to first, able to snag it and step on the bag. So a nice play there by Liberty, the first baseman for Norton. This will now bring up number 10, Quinn, to the plate. Timeout is called. He'll step out of the box. Again, 2 runners in scoring position for Westwood with Quinn at the plate. They have a 4-1 lead now over Norton. You're just tuning in, this is the top of the 5th inning. Looks like the bus is heading back to the other side of the campus to pick up softball. They're done already. Ground ball, that one ricochets off the first baseman. Second baseman able to get it, but run's gonna score, so good hustle down the line by Quinn. This now does bring us back to the top of the order. I believe this is Harris at the plate. With 2 outs, runners on the corners. And they'll take off to second, no throw down. That puts 2 runners now in scoring position for Westwood. Ball. A good eye there at the plate. Line drive right back to the second baseman. He'll be able to take care of that one, but not before Westwood able to push another run across. Now 5-1. Norton coming to the plate. We'll be right back. So we are back now, the 5th inning. Norton at the plate. Leading things off for them is Gilbert. And there's a walk, so Gilly heads down to first. This will now bring us back to the top of the order with Murphy coming to the plate. If I'm not mistaken, Norton does not have a hit yet today. They've had a few runners on with walks and hit by pitch, but no hits to this point that I believe. That one's fouled off. Throw back to first, safely back in. There's a ground ball that's going to get past the second baseman. Next up is the right fielder, Musto. Shows bunt, pulls back for a ball. Again, shows bunt, pops it up, and that one's going to be foul over there on the third base side. Oh, didn't get the bat on top of the ball there, popped it up. So Norton trying to move their runners over with a bunt. There's nobody out, runners on first and second. And now has to swing away. That one's foul over on the first base side, out of play. So 2 strikes on him now, got to protect anywhere close. Strike is called. So that'll take care of him on strikes. One down. Next up will be Anthony Santangelo, excuse me, third baseman. That one's fouled off. Swing and a miss there. Ball in the dirt outside. Nice stop by the catcher. Ball outside. And that one out of play as well. So hanging tight there at the plate. Norton again still with runners on first and second. Throw over to first, safely back in. Ball low. That'll load things up for Norton. So one down, bases loaded. This will bring up the first baseman, La Liberty. Timeout is called. Catch is going to go out and talk things over with the pitcher. And looks like the coach is going to come out. They had a few people throwing in the bullpen, so we'll see if they make the change here. We'll be right back. So we're back now again. La Liberty at the plate for Norton. Bases loaded here in the fifth inning. Strike is called. That one's fouled off. So with 1 out, bases full for Norton the Liberty at the plate. We'll see if they can get something going here. There's a ground ball. Shortstop goes the easy way to second. 1 run will come in. This will now bring up Cleary to the plate, left fielder. Takes the ball down and out. Big swing for a strike. So Sean's grounded out a couple times today. We'll see if he can try to get one through the infield. Ground ball to third. Throw over to first in time for the out. Norton able to push 1 run across. They are now losing 5-2 coming into the top of the 6th inning. We'll be right back. So we're back now. This is the top of the 6th inning. Westwood at the plate. This is Johnny to lead things off. That one's going to get through the middle for a base hit. That one hit well to right field and able to go back and make the catch. So that was Dayton on the long fly ball. Right fielder for Norton able to make the catch. 1 down. Next up is the DH Chandler. That one fouled off. Chandler takes a ball outside. They make the throw down to first. Safely back in. So Bertone with the heads up base running there on first, able to make it back. Strike is called. Is a ground ball. That's foul over on the third base side. There's a fly ball down the right field line. That's going to be foul. So they'll send a new ball into the pitcher. Check swing, and that one's going to be fouled down the right field line and out of play. Pop fly. Right fielder coming in, able to make a diving catch. So 2 down, and this should bring up Senjik. Looks like there might be a substitution here. So it looks like there's going to be a pinch hitter now. This is number 15, Cohen. So pinch hitter at the plate now for Westwood. That one in play. That's going to get out to right field and off the glove of the right fielder. Run going to score. Colin going to get all the way into third. And a nice rip for the pinch hitter, number 15. So this should now bring up the pitcher again for Westwood. Looks like timeout is called. Will be. Well, let's see. I think they're gonna. I think they're appealing whether the runner hit the base or not. And I guess they're gonna call him out. So that'll be it, folks. Norton coming to the plate. We'll be right back. So we're back now. This is the bottom of the 6th inning underway. Norton at the plate. They're down 5-2, I believe. First pitch was fouled off. So a little controversy there at the end of the last inning. Runner for Westwood missed third base, so he was called out. So that run that came in did not score, and here we have a leadoff base hit for Seaver. Now Tom Portanova at the plate. Throw back to first, safely back in. Strike is called. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop there by the catcher to keep it in front. Ball high. Oh, Norton trying to get a spot going here in the sixth, and looks like Tom will pick up the walk. And now coming to the plate for Norton will be Al Rich. So Westwood had changed their pitcher Dayton on the mound for them now. Well, that one out of play. They throw over to first, safely back in. And it looks like the catch is going to take a jog out to the mound, talk things over with the Westwood pitcher. We are again in the bottom of the sixth inning. We got runners on first and second for Norton, nobody out. Al Rich at the plate. So Norton will see if they can get a little rally going here. They're down 5-2. We're pushing the 2-hour mark right here now. Again, if you're just tuning in, this game was supposed to be a 4:30 start. Didn't start till 5. It is now almost 7 o'clock, sixth inning. There's a pop-up now that's going to be caught by the shortstop. So one down. This should bring up Gilbert to the plate. Ball high. And there'll be a hit for Norton. So nice job by Gilly. That'll move the runners around and load things up for the Lancers. This will bring us back to the top of the order with Murphy at the plate. And second baseman opts to throw over to first to get the out, but a run will score for Norton. So 2 down now, Musto at the plate. Oh, swing and a miss for strike 3. So that'll end the inning, but Norton able to push one more across. Now 5-3. Top of the 7th inning coming up. Westwood to the plate. We'll be right back. So we're back now, folks. This is the top of the 7th inning. Westwood at the plate. They're sitting on a 5-3 lead over Norton. I believe this is Daunt at the plate. And that's going to get through for the base hit. So leadoff base hit for Westwood here in the top of the 7th. Next up should be number 3, Dunnigan. That one hit up high. Right fielder calls it, makes the catch. Strike is called. So we got 1 down, a runner on first in the top of the 7th. This is Takara. That one hit up high, and that's going to be a no man's land, and it's going to drop. So nobody calls the ball. Lands between the infield and outfield. Base hit for Westfield. Next up, number 10, Quinn. That one's popped up and out of play. Ball inside. Ground ball, first base side, out of play. Well, the sun's gone down. It's getting a little dark over here. Ball high. There's a little blooper back to the first baseman, picks it up, steps on the bag. So the runners for Westwood move over to third and second. We now have 2 outs. And brings us now back to the top of the order. That one's fouled off behind the backstop. That one in the dirt. So we've just had some geese land out in center field. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. Throw to first. In time for the out. Norton's got one more chance on it coming in the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll be right back. So we're back now. Bottom of the 7th inning. Leading things off is Anthony. Strike is called. That one lined right to the shortstop, and that's going to get by. This is now La Liberty at the plate. A swing and a miss for a strike. Ball high. So Norton dugout trying to get a little bit loud over there to make something happen. They get a runner on first. The lead off here in the 7th inning, and there's a ball that squeaks by the catcher, but Anthony stays at first. Ball high. And he'll pick up the walk. So run is now on first and second. Timeout is called. Westwood coach is going to head out to the mound. They'll talk things over. We'll be right back. So we're back now, folks. Bottom of the 7th inning. Norton trying to get a spark going here. They got runners on first and second with Sean Cleary at the plate. Shows bunt and called a strike. Oh, pops that one up, and the pitcher able to make the catch. So the sac bunt is popped up, and the runners stay at that at the bases, one down. Next up is Seaver. Nice stop there by the catcher behind the plate. So Westwood right here would like to end things by doubling it off. Norton trying to stay alive. Runners on first and second with one out. That one's fouled off. So as I stated earlier, looks like the softball team had traveled here with the baseball team for Westwood. They've been done for over an hour already. Not sure of the score of the game for them, but nonetheless, they've been waiting for an hour for baseball to finish. Norton looking to stay in it. Strike three, drop third, but first base is occupied, so 2 down. This should bring up Tom, the pitcher. Throw over to first, safely back in. That one gets past the catcher, and both runners will move over. Ball high. That one's fouled off. Puts that one in play out to center field, and that's caught. That'll be it, folks. So Westwood able to pick up the win today over Norton, 5-3. You can catch this and all the events here in Norton on nortonmediacenter.org. This has been Deb Carrero alongside Jeff Carr today. Thanks for joining us.